Hello everybody, thank you for joining me again today here at Essence of a New Tarot. So today is a general and timeless reading. If you are seeing this, there's probably a message here for you. So spirits, guides, angels, ancestors, and the Creator. What is the message? What is the message and energy that my viewers are meant to see today? Okay. Got only one that flipped up, guys. It's Mystic Candle. Illuminate your path, let your inner light guide the way. So I already get this sensation of having the feeling of being lost and not knowing which way to go. And what this is telling me is that we have to sometimes ignite the flame within to find that guidance, which kind of means almost like I'm seeing the Hermit as well, the Hermit card, saying, you know, maybe you have to go into solitude, in with yourself and find that inner light first, because nobody's going to tell you what your path is. It's more of a remembering, a feeling, an awakening. It can feel like a dream sometimes, but once you know, or I don't want to say no, once you have a sense of what your path might be, you'll notice that your desires will begin to shift. The way that you see the world will begin to shift. The perception, the way that you see people that have been in your life for so many years that, you know, you've always felt were your friends, were your family, even those people you're going to see differently, because you're realizing that your vibration is changing, you're changing. And it really has to do with going within and figuring out what your soul path is. So you have an opportunity right now to speak with self, to sit in silence, even honestly for 30 minutes. If you can sit in silence for 30 minutes, ask the questions you want to know beforehand. And as you sit there, just let your mind be clear of thought. And if there is thoughts, let them go by. Let them go by and find the stillness. Eventually, you are going to hear whispers. You are going to possibly hear things, see things, feel things that are going to show you what it is that you need to know. And sometimes it can feel like a tingling sensation. Sometimes you're going to break down and you're going to cry and you're going to release so much. And it's going to show you why that had to be released in order to get your answers. Sit with yourself. Find your inner light. Find that spark, that initial life within you. Not what you've been told your whole life. You know, it's about going within your own self this week. So Spirit, can I get some tarot to further go along with this Mystic Candle? Illuminating your path, let your inner light guide the way. What else can you tell the viewers about this, Spirit? Okay, so we only had two that flipped up, the first one and the second one. The first one was atonement, abandonment, but for some reason I feel as though you are atoning for something, in a sense of like you're almost forgiving parts of yourself, things that you have done. You're not stuck in that past anymore. You are walking away from something. You are letting go. So maybe this is you letting go of the lower vibrations. Remember, I spoke of lower vibrations, how you're changing those things that kept you there, those friends, those family, those aspects of your life that held you down. You know, maybe you are walking away from them. And I see not only are you walking away from them, but that is bringing you into the High Priestess energy, which is all about that light, that intuition, that knowing, that feelings from within, the wisdom, the secrets that you just already know. Why? Because you're remembering. And that's what this is really about. Finding your path, finding it from within, but first letting go of the things that hold you back. There's a lot of Pisces energy in here too. I just want to bring that out here. You know, you have the High Priestess, which is ruled by Pisces, and the Moon. And then you also have I'm sorry guys, Eight of Cups here, which is also ruled by Pisces and Saturn. Both water signs here. So I feel like a lot of this is dealing with those past emotions and letting things go so that your vibration can continue to rise. This is a beautiful reading for you guys, who's ever seeing this. So if you are seeing this, you are about to, or have already begun on this journey of finding your path, your light, your soul's expression, what it is that you are passionate and desire to do, what you are meant to do here. You're walking away from all of those lower vibrations that have held you back this whole time, so that you can move into that more inner voice, that inner voice that has always been there, that you kind of just shut out. That was the intuition speaking to you. And I feel like you're coming into that. You're understanding that that is you. That is the real you talking. That is the real you saying, hey, you're not this vibration. You don't feel good when you're here. You know, you're about love, you're about happiness, you're about peace. You don't want to dwell on the negative aspects because you don't want your energy to change. You want your peace. And that's what it is. It's about finding that inner peace and not allowing any other vibration to lower it. Because that is what you are meant to do. You are meant to live in a high vibrational energy, where anything is possible. Not only is anything possible, but just being around you in that energy helps everybody else around you. It makes them feel better. And they come to you for advice. Your wisdom, you hold so many answers to so many secrets, but the thing is it's not secret. You just realize that you had to go within to find it. And you can teach others to do that same thing. Such a beautiful reading. I love you guys, and I hope you have a great week.